I like genuinely don't understand how this is all so good. It's actually crazy because it does seem like I would say the visuals of the game have taken a giant step forward, and that's really hard to even believe. But it's not just the visuals; it's like the vibe. I hate to use these slang words, but it honestly feels that way. Like listen to this music. This fits this area like immaculately. Like I don't know how they've gotten so good at this because at one point they were great at it, and they've gotten even better. Like it's really, really, really impressive. And like you got small stuff like this. When they say that the game doesn't have a soul anymore, I mean you just look at stuff like this. Come on, man. What like is this only because it's night out that he's got this lantern? Like it's not night out in real life. That's another problem. But anyway, I'm really, 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 really impressed with this so far. And we came here at the end of the last episode. There's still houses available in this plot. I guess these ones are not popular, but anyway, we came here because I was trying to figure out how to become a lumberjack. I don't know what we did wrong. So we're gonna, yeah, this is the problem. We didn't buy, yes, this is a bug right now apparently. But yeah, we didn't buy the lumber. Nearby lumber nodes appear on the minimap. Activate to hide lumber nodes on the minimap. Okay, so just having it is sufficient? That's all we need? Because that was my goal, was to actually do that. And now I saw it now, so I had not realized. So like I hadn't really looked at other people's houses, but you see that this house is entirely built out of the house, right? Like okay. But I saw people building the house out of the not house. Like they changed the physical appearance of the house by building things that looked like housing but aren't. And I really like that idea. I don't know what I saw, but it was like actually really interesting. You can like put straw. I don't know where they would be though. See, like, I feel like there should be an outdoor tab, don't you think? But yeah, I guess you can use. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can do something like that. It just doesn't really match the house. Is there anything that's like definitely would match the house? I also wish it would say where they were from, because it does feel like that would be nice. Like that. Going in the center. It's hard to actually like center stuff, but it definitely feels like you should be able to fly around your plot without being on the mount. I wish that was the case. I don't know, maybe there's a way to do it and I'm not aware of it, but can we edit that at all? No. What other options do we have? We had large stonework fountain. Lordaeron fence. Did we get that from the... We probably got that, yeah. Braden's... Well, huh. Yeah, it's like... I saw somebody that they had... I wonder what it was made out of. I'm not really sure, but... Probably things like this. Yeah, like stuff like that, right? But it's not... It's like kind of like sideways. Okay, and... Oh, stop moving it. That can't be customized. But it can be made bigger, I'm sure. Doesn't need to be that big. That kind of looks more like the wood of the house, right? I want it to like match the width of the house. No. It's like, needs to be turned. How do we can't flip it? I'm sure you can. Advanced mode. Are we really not able to flip it? Oh. I guess they thought of that. I was gonna try to build like structures with it. Oh no, there we go. Oh wow, it even says the degrees. That's pretty crazy. 280, I guess what we want, right? I don't know, like freehanding stuff, definitely not for me, I think. I'm not very good at that. You see, that's not even. $270 almost is what you needed at. Yeah, I think you'd be able to build like... Is that on the ground? No. Yeah, like so what I can do is I can get a couple of these. I don't know. I assume we have no more, right? What was this even called? Is that this Stormwind Beam platform? Yeah, I think it's the same one. Is there any way to like copy and paste? Oh god. See, I don't like that immediately starts moving it. Can I not copy and paste it? No. Now I have to like figure out exactly how to replicate that exact size. That's kind of weird. Scale 130. That's easy enough. Okay, and now rotate it. It was 100 degrees, what? It was 270, right? Okay, and now we have to move it upward. It's also not the right orientation. Didn't even think about that part. Shift 2. Nope. Wait, why is that? Huh? So the degrees aren't changing now. Is that not what I'm rotating or something? So there's too many 0 degrees. Okay, nope, that don't work. Yeah, there definitely should be a way to copy paste, I feel like. It looks like it's the same. But now that I'm looking at it from above, I realize they're not the right angle at all. They just look like they were. See, it's not the right angle. You could spend... this is, I think, truly why you could spend infinite amount of time here, because it's so minute. And that's why it's great, I think, but also why it's addictive. I mean, that looks like it'd be good. Then you just need, like, tarps or something, like something that would be... Or I guess you could just do wooden platforms or something. Is there any type of, like... Like, I don't know what I would put over it. I like the little storage idea. It doesn't really... Actually, I don't know. See, there's just so many things that don't really match perfectly. Jewel Crafters 10, that's interesting. See, like, so something like that. Let's see what that looks like when we put that perfectly against it and make it as large as possible. We can't customize that as well. How do we snap things to the grid? I've already forgotten. There we go. I don't know if that stays now once we go back into this mode. Okay, I think it needs to go into the building, basically. So let's make it as large as possible. Scale. It's honestly too big. See, I need to be able to zoom out more. Actually, it's almost perfect, I would say. Yeah, I would say that's like almost perfect. So now we just need to rotate it so it's better flush with the building. Like having trouble dealing with the circular nature of it. Like, alright, it looks like it needs to go a few more degrees. 155 maybe is fine. It looks parallel to that tree. And then we need to move it that direction. Well, hold on. Did we make it? Yeah, we made the right size. Okay, and so then we bury those. Oh, no, it needs to be moved that direction now. Okay, they're not. I know they are visible still. Unfortunate. So we need to bury it further, I guess. No, that's not gonna work. We actually need to bury it less far, I think. No, because now it's seen on that side. Okay, so it needs to be slightly less large, I guess. 145. It's unfortunate because it's just like a few pixels too big. Can't seem to get that to go away no matter what. That's kind of weird. Let's try 145. It seems more visible now, though. Move. It doesn't look like it's ever going to go away. Not without totally ruining it. Which is unfortunate. It's almost like it doesn't match up perfectly. But it's so damn close. Okay, well, they're gone from the front. You can just see them on the side, though. God damn it, dude. It's so freaking close. I think it just needs to be a little bit smaller. Scale 140. Unfortunately, we have to go even smaller. Probably doesn't need to be that small. Actually needs to be even smaller to not see it at all. Okay, 130, I guess. And now it doesn't match the size of the house anymore. So yeah, that just doesn't work, unfortunately. We have to see it if we want it to be here at all. I think it's like... No, it just doesn't work. So let's just make it smaller and have it like actually seen the whole time. I'll just have it pressed up against the house. Yeah, that looks good, I think. There's more space on this side. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. It's in the middle of the house now. And then then we like put stuff underneath it. Like what? But yeah, I still need to figure out like what we can actually put over here. I was thinking something like this, but it has to be like buried in. You're not gonna not see it. I don't think there's any way to make that happen. A homestone doormat. What do you do with the doormat? Is it too big to put out here? Oh no, perfect, yeah. I do like that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're never gonna see that, but that's cool. We can make it bigger, I guess. 150. Yeah, it's nice. Can we edit that? Alright, there's very little actual customization, I guess. I thought there was going to be way more. But yeah, is there any... Do I have, like, carpets? Yeah, we have, like, rugs, right? Small leather rug. And so I think it's stuff... Yeah, like, stuff like this is what you would use. Of course, you have to get it to be the right orientation, but... You can do crazy shit. Really crazy shit, I'm pretty sure. Is there no custom? No, it can't be customized. But yeah, really great. You can spend here all day here. How about a big blue rug? Need like a half rug or something. 175. Okay. And then we put something in the middle of it, maybe? Is there any, like... I mean, that definitely don't fit. Ornamental Caldora glaze. Yeah, I like that idea. Gotta get it in the middle of the house, though. It's hard. It's so hard to tell. Well, hold on. There's like a way to stop collision, right? Is that only when you're moving it freehand? I've forgotten how to do that. Enable OV, that's right. Okay, so now you won't be allowed to put it anywhere that it clips. Perfect. Nice little accent. A mirror. There's so many, right? It's crazy. Altar of Ancient Kings. Damn, that's cool. That can go there. Doesn't really match the Keldori theme, though. Anyway, I literally could say... it's like, this is why it's so addictive, because there's just so many things. Like, I don't actually even want to do this. I really have no interest in it, to be honest. But I just can't stop looking at it. Alright, anyway, let's go to... let's figure out this lumberjack thing. So let's go... I guess we'll just go to Dornegal and start there. Is that... So, yeah, I wanted today, in today's episode, or shortly after this episode, depending on how much more time we lose to housing, I want to start finding, like, a plan for our character, basically. Our characters, because we're going to need many characters to complete this mission of ours. But presumably we now have it tracked, right? Okay, now we have it tracked. It activates the spell ID, which is kind of cool. Don't think that's possible in the Wrath private server we've been making. Alright, so there's trees.
With an empty stomach, a Ramolith has one.
That's a nice little animation too.
To eat.
Oh wow, we only got one.
Into a constructive activity.
Oh, the thing's not being tracked anymore. What's that good in? Hearth Garrison, what? Brother, we got housing now. You don't need that shit Hearth anymore. Or maybe he's trying to go to WAD and make stuff, though. Oh, you only got one per tree, wow. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure we need to get wax, too. Because I don't actually know where else we're going to get the bolts from. I've gotten them before, and I just don't know where. Where is this tree? Ah, right there. Pretty cool, man. You can't loot that item right now? What the hell? Okay, and that's going into my actual crafting inventory thing. Did we just... I guess we just missed the morning sun, huh? Damn. Also can't loot that item. That's not good. But yeah, in this episode I would like to craft our first item. Yeah, you only got one per, damn. Alright, let's get to the item menu. Where's that? Okay, this is what we're looking for. So I'm going to try to make it all from scratch. I guess we'll just set favor, yeah. So, but we need, I need to find a way to get bolts, because otherwise I would need to either buy them, which I'd prefer not to do for this challenge. I'm going to try to not buy anything in this challenge, but I don't think that's, I'm not promising that that's not going to eventually happen, okay? Because there's no way we're going to be able to avoid buying at least something, I think, but the goal is to not buy everything, that's for damn sure. I don't even remember how you make the alloys, so we're going to need to figure that out again. But we need to get bolts, and I don't know where we would get that. I think we also have the option of getting, like, what would you call it? I can go buy stuff with the wax I have. And I can buy engineering stuff, I think. Yeah, I think that's probably what we should do. Oh, we got 2 from that one. Titan forged timber. There's so many more of these than there are actual mining nodes, but we need mining nodes too. So what do we actually need to buy? Okay, I really should have favorited it or tracked it, because I need to click on it. Okay, 5 core alloys. Okay, we just need 50 bismuth, that's it. So that's not too hard to get. Echoing flux you just buy. Goes away pretty quick. And, wait, what? And it's back. Oh, it's a different one. That's crazy. Grizzly Hills Hiker. What is that? That guy says his title is Grizzly Hills Hiker. I wonder where that's from. Yeah, so I don't know. There's like no way to make the exterior of the house look like a night elf structure, I guess, at least right now. I think that's something that they're doing, though, I think. They're going to have more customization for all this stuff in the future. The thing is, you know what this reminds me a lot of? It reminds me a lot of the artifact. Let's just say, like, the entire class system of Legion. Total revamp of all classes. Crazy artifacts. Crazy legendaries, and the class order halls as well. So it's a gigantic undertaking coming out of WoD. Like, obviously they put their heart and soul into it. It was the best reason, like, Legion is remembered for a big part of that. But afterwards, it's not like that's it. They got rid of legendaries, basically. They got rid of, you know what I mean? Like, everything changed after Legion. The Order Hall got abandoned. The artifacts got destroyed. The legendary concept pretty much got scrapped. Totally changed. And the class design was the only thing that really stuck around. So, honestly, I think there's some concern that that's what housing is going to look like. They put such an enormous amount of effort into it, and I don't doubt for 1 second that they're not going to put more effort into it this expansion. But if you think about it, do you ever want them to put this much effort into something else? Because if you do, then they're going to have to probably stop working on housing as much, right? Like, I don't know. It feels like it would be a no-win situation here. Like, I would imagine that this is like, you need a whole team to keep making new stuff for housing. But maybe now that it's done, it won't be much effort or something. I don't know, but To me, it seems very unlikely that this level of quality continues, and we kind of just hit a plateau, just like at the end of the expansion. There's just no more stuff. But you know, we got at least a year and a half of this, so I'm very eager to see what that year and a half results in, because I bet there's gonna be some great things. And Bismuth is like actually rare. Yeah, mostly Iron Claw. What do we say we need? We have like different ranks of it. I guess that's sufficient. We needed 20, I think, right? We can also just go and buy. Let's try to finish the wax. I don't think there's any reason to buy the bismuth with wax, but we can do that too. Let's try to finish the wax quest one or the other, though. See, like, all of these systems tie in so beautifully, dude. They're so elegant now. We don't need any more of that right now, so we actually turn that off, because it's kind of in the way. I've heard that there's an add-on to replace this, to put the charges on the screen or something. And I honestly, if that add-on, if there wasn't the prospect of add-ons potentially being broken in the future, I would have downloaded that easily. Okay, that's 20. Let's go make sure that this works. I don't know. You can mix alloys, right? Or whatever, mixed qualities. Oh, and we got a handful of bismuth bolts. From where? Yeah, it's from the wax, right? Alright, let's try to finish that with wax. Just need to find some wax piles, and hopefully I feel like you get it pretty regularly, because I've definitely seen them in my inventory a lot. But there's no real way to guarantee it, unfortunately. The wax system is probably the best feature of Dragonflight's open world. Until this. I mean, this is Midnight, I would say, but it is technically in Dragonflight. It does feel like it's like we pre-purchased something and got something from it, though, you know? So it's really definitely Midnight. I'm shocked they never made it possible to track wax. But I'm glad they didn't, because this is, like I said, this is my favorite feature. Four-way billet. Just need one bolt. So I assume this is stuff you can sell, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh wait, no, it said Warbound. Oh, that's awesome. That's actually way better. Because that means you, no matter what, if you want to craft this stuff, you have to go out and get it yourself. That's way better. Yeah, I really like that. Where is the wax? Sometimes there's like hyper spawns of wax. I honestly got to turn off mining tracking too, because it's so distracting. I'm just after wax right now. Trying to gamble and get bolts. Maybe I got mad lucky and we're going to spend the rest of the episode here now. I think it's like usually you get it when you kill an enemy, though. see, we got herbs and stuff. Honestly, I should probably keep all this stuff. I don't know what to do with it. Typically, when we do a playthrough like this, we have like a dedicated crafter. Oh, maybe there's some in the box. Where is that? Probably not. We got other, yeah, I mean, we got other profession stuff, so I guess there could be some in those too. Again, cave dwellers' delights. But I've dabbled in the idea of like when you do a nomad leveling challenge type thing, like any gold you get, you could use however you want, even though that's not originally part of the rule set. But for like a challenge like this, I definitely can't do that because obviously I have all this money, you know. It has to, we have to gather and create the stuff ourselves, so. Outside of just going and buying an engineering bag. Which would probably be the smartest choice. I don't make the smartest choice in these playthroughs, let's put it that way. So hard to not get distracted by the mining nodes. Usually there's tons of wax on, yeah, on like the banks of this river. Get to enjoy the music at least. That's my favorite part. No waxed. When you're hunting it, you never find it. I always just fly around getting it while I'm waiting for queues or invites or whatever Mythic Plus stuff. What else do we need? We probably need something else that we need to get from wax. Alright, let's just go. We'll go turn... we'll go buy an engineering bag, even though all we need from it is one bolt. Sometimes when you say it out loud, the game's like, alright, we'll give it to you. Slowly make our way back that way, though. Got it. Perseverance pays off, guys. A lot of you haters out there probably thinking we're not getting it. But guess what? Proved you wrong yet again. Alright. Yeah, so now we can go craft this. We'll get our first craft of the playthrough done. Then we have to look at the second item. Okay, core alloy. Yeah, it's actually a blacksmithing thing, yeah. Right? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, we needed 40 bismuth. Do we have that? No, we don't. I misread that totally, I guess.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Oh, and you need 8 per. I don't know what I'm doing here.
My directive is to serve you.
Where do I have these in my inventory? Oh, they're there. Okay, so we need 36 total. Wait, you can go to 36 now. In the old days, you can only go up to 20 for a lot of this stuff. 40, yeah.
I have an extended supply.
We'll buy one more. Okay, let's make him, because I think you can get like a proc, right? We don't actually need it to be better quality. Okay, so we still only have 2. Oh, we actually need 5. So we need a lot more bismuth. Okay, let's get this Shadowlands ore off this character, because one way or the other we don't even have Shadowlands blacksmithing on this character. Clean up our inventory a bit here. Well, okay, so let's look at what the other thing is requiring. It's going to be probably hard for us to craft, but it doesn't seem to require anything that we could actually make. Right, what is Core Forge Skeleton Key? Do we have that? Oh, it is a blacksmithing thing. How do we get it? Kazalgar World Vendors. Oh, well, we should be able to get that. Where do you buy that? Let's look that up. Core Forge Skeleton Key. I didn't even know there was still skeleton keys. That's crazy. There is only people in City of Threads area. That's interesting. We have to... We don't have to do anything. We just go and buy it, I guess. Okay. So everything that's not these things we don't need. Yeah, you can't sell those. That's cool. Because one way or the other, we're not going to be able to... Wait. Well, how do you create the other alloy? What do we need? Charged alloy? Acarite, okay. Oh, we don't have any acarite. Or do we just put it on the auction house?
My prices to be reasonable.
We have none. No, dude, I don't even remember what we needed. We'll get it again, no problem. Don't worry, just sell all this shit. Keep the bolts.
My directive has been fulfilled.
There's more stuff up there. Need like a bigger crafting bag. I don't know if they make bigger ones.
An extended supply of goods for outlanders.
Okay, that's everything that we wanted to sell, I believe. Okay, we need all those things. And this item.
Return.
And that's it. Now we just gotta go get more bismuth. Got probably tons of knowledge points. Oh yeah, you can turn into rank 3, but we don't need that. I don't even know. Just putting points into random stuff. This is like it. I'm done after this, I think. Rich bismuth, good start. Oh, and an extra one or whatever. I don't. That's just like a proc from one of the profession things. So we already got a lot. How much do we got? 16. How much do we actually need right now? 30?
The charged silt from these clashing elementals are packed with healing properties. Let's stock up while
I think we need 60 or 30, right? We needed 50 total. And we made 2 already. So halfway there. That was another reason why I liked using the spreadsheet, was because it would allow me to like kind of do this math without having to actually do it mentally. 90. So there's so many ranks of it. Oh my god. You legitimately need a calculator. This might be enough though, I think. 16 plus 6 is 22, plus 8 is 30. Yep, perfect. That sent out there. But yeah, we need to go back to the blacksmithing area, craft 3 more, and then we'll make our first item. Can we do it anywhere? Probably need to be by the actual fire pit over there. I also have a lot of blacksmithing knowledge too. What are we missing? We're not near a forge. That's the forge. I thought the fire thing was the forge. Okay. Now we got a rank 3 one. Ingenious breakthrough. Nice. Alright, here's our first craft. Very quick, unfortunately. Rusting bolted bench. And that is gonna give us, so let's get the spreadsheet up. Rusting bolted bench is gonna get turned to different color. How about red? That's like pink. I don't know, we should make it green maybe. That color. Alright, so that one's crafted. And we're gonna get like experience or whatever. Is there any way to like see it? Yeah, there we go. Unfortunately, it's Garbo. You can't rotate it in here. Alright, that's our first one done. So next up, we need to craft the other one. Can we actually get that done today? I would imagine the answer is no. Why is it only one check mark? What is that about? Oh, we're not actually at rank or level 2 yet or something? What is these dots? Are we supposed to like do something? Oh. Why is it, what's with the check mark? I don't get it. Visit the general contractor in your neighborhood to level up the house. So we need to actually go do that. Okay, let's actually go do that real quick. Because I don't know if that's stopping us from getting more experience. I don't know what we're actually getting. Daylight circle room. Did that say not available till midnight? Wait, why are we in the horde one? That's like the default. Oh shit, so now we're stuck here. Right, because now there's a cooldown. That's the top one, unfortunately. Oh, that's why. It was on, I was on the wrong house. I see. Well, we got tricked, but we didn't even need to come here, so it's, at the end of the day, it's fine. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look at the next pattern that we need to craft. We don't need that one favorited anymore. Now we need shredder wheel storage chest. And yeah, this is the one that we need. Core forge skeleton key. So let's go there and get that. And then we need another 5 alloys and another engineering item. Whimsical wiring. Yeah, what I want to do is, I might actually do that on stream kind of thing. I want to add every item to everything and then do a stats tab for what percentage we're done. But I'm not really sure. I don't know how we would do that. I don't know how we would have a percentage just by me changing the color, you know? I think we have to make a tab that says done or something. So maybe we won't do that. If any geniuses out there know how to do that, let me know. Okay, I think there's blacksmithing trainers here, right? Is that what this is?
Oh, hello.
Oh, you can wait. What's this? You can actually buy jewel crafting stuff from these guys.
Hi.
Do I even have these patterns? No, I guess I never got them. General's expertise. Oh, I see. That's pointless.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Relish
Is there as an engineering guy? Because if so, maybe we can buy the thing from him.
Here I am.
I bet we can, because these are all... Oh, wait. No, the only actual thing we can buy is... It's not as robust as I thought. But let's see if we can find the engineering guy. Cooking. Clerk.
What?
Fishing. Is there a guard you can ask here? I don't think so. Dyes, inks, and shells.
Here I am.
Not related to housing dyes. There's gotta be an engineering guy somewhere, right? Alchemy. Oh, they're in the houses too. Shit. Tailoring. Guess we need to look it up. I'm just not really sure what to look up, to be honest. Okay, let's try to look it up. Engineering. Actually, no. Let's just look up the item instead. What's it called? Whimsical wiring. It'll tell us if there's any way to get it easily without crafting it. No. Yeah, it's only... I don't know why there's 3. I guess the 3 ranks, yeah. Contained in abandoned toolbox undermine? What is that? That's confusing. Yeah, it doesn't look like it can be purchased from anybody. Bottomless bag of Kazalgar engineering goods. That's something from what, like the beta? Well, I guess we can go try to get whatever that is. That seems like a bit of a wild goose chase, though, frankly. Otherwise, it looks like we have to craft it. Maybe it can be contained in the wax thing and it just doesn't say it can be. But I wouldn't want to waste all my wax on it if it can't. It's only a chance that we get it, I guess, but it's a pretty high chance, it looks like. I have no idea what that is, but I guess we're gonna go find out. Hearth. Haven't been in this place in a long time. Very, very, very good content here from what I can tell, but not the theme that I like the most.
You got a job to do.
Okay, so yeah, that it's a treasure. Do we even have this? Yeah. No, it does also didn't really work out in my eyes, but cool concept. I thought it was gonna be way more fun. Well, honestly, not very fun. Especially the bouncing off stuff. There it is. Didn't get anything. So that was, yeah, Wild Goose Chase. I had a feeling that was not going to be a thing. We did get 2 alchemy potions or something. Right. And now our heart's on cooldown. Where's their Dornogal portal now? Did they move it? Wasn't it in that slot? No, it's here. Okay, so our only other option to get this, like, organically, is to get it from the wax. So we'll try. But realistically, we're probably going to have to buy this one, I think. I love just traveling around the world, man. My favorite part. When we do the classic and other stuff, like, we're gonna travel like authentically as well. I love that part. Take flight paths, use the ground mounts, you know. But in this expansion, it's good we can just do it all. Yeah, I don't think there's any. I don't think I've ever seen that item before, so I think that's like an actual, like, legit has to be crafted kind of thing. Mole machine transport. Does that take you to Undermine as well? I don't know where that goes.
It's not junk. It's treasure.
We got a spark. What the hell? Alright, anyway.
You need it? I got
So enchanting supplies. Oh wait, you can't buy. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's no engineering thing to buy. It's not a thing. It's only materials. Yeah. All right. So we have to buy this one, seemingly.
I find more stuff.
Unfortunate, but that's fine. That's how it goes, I guess. that's the box we just opened. Alright, yeah, so, yeah, typically won't be buying stuff. Unless we have to. I mean, this is not a situation of we have to, but I have no other max level characters, so I'm not going to be able to even get these profession things made. So we're just going to go ahead and not do that. For the Khazalgar stuff, we're not going to be able to make all of these. Like, we'll never get to 100% because we're not going to be able to do the Khazalgar stuff. But every other expansion we should be able to do. So we just need whimsical wiring.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable. My
How does it work?
directive has been fulfilled.
The add-on doesn't work anymore? Oh, there it is. Whimsical wiring. What's the cheapest one? Rank 2 by a lot. Okay. Oh, we should have sold those potions. Or whatever the hell these things are.
My directive is to serve you.
Wow, they're garbage. Nobody wants them. Also got a pattern for an actual weapon. Pretty good transmog there. Okay, we have that. Running out of time here for today, but I want to try to make a plan for this. Now we need charged alloys, which require... Oh, wow. Okay, so we have to make like a bunch of core alloys. So we need a lot more bismuth. So this is why I need like a spreadsheet almost. Let's just like write it all down. I don't think we actually need a spreadsheet, but... So we need, basically, we need 50 bismuth for that. Yeah, 50 bismuth for that. And then 2 more for that. So that's 70. We need 70 bismuth. And then 5. So let's try to get 70 bismuth. That's what we should have spent our wax on. In fact, let's go back and do that. That'll save us time because we definitely don't need to go blacksmithing or to go mining right now. And then once we're done crafting this, we're pretty much done with Khazalgar stuff, I'd imagine. I don't think you can get Khazalgar stuff unless you're max level. I assume you can't craft these things unless you're max level, but maybe. If I find out we can, then we can mess around with it, but I only have one other max level character, and it's the Ogvoker. And that's on a different realm. Oh yeah, we have to do this first.
More shiny things.
Also got Valor Stones, which we actually still need.
Bring back more shiny.
Okay, let's do 2 first and see what we get. Box of rocks.
Someone picky.
That's not enough bismuth, right? 53, we need more.
I got. Ooh, someone picky. I'll bring back more shiny things.
Okay, 81 bismuth now. And we also got Acarite. Now we can go back and turn this, or create all that stuff. What do we still not have? Oh yeah, oh, hold on a second. What about this key? Where is it? Wait, what? What do you mean unlearned? Oh, I just didn't actually learn it. I bought it, but I didn't learn it. Oh, okay, so that requires even more bismuth. But I think that's enough. Yeah, no, that's enough. We have 80 where we only needed 70, so that's enough. Yep. And then we need to get 30 trees cut down. Yeah, I don't know what that wind does anymore, if it doesn't give you charges back. Okay. Now we got first craft knowledge. Yep. Okay, alloys. More echoing flux. We need a ton of this.
My directive is to serve you.
Yeah, we need to make 7, right? There's no benefit to making a rank 2 one. Okay, and then we make 1 charged alloy. And now we have everything we need other than 30 lumber, so let's go get that. We're going to try to finish that in this episode. That shouldn't take very long to get 30. Hopefully not. Considering it's definitely not always 1 every time. Shouldn't take long at all.
With an empty stomach, a Ramolith has one directive: to eat.
My directive too. Not yet there. It's only 9 a.m. though. Okay, 2 out of 30. Not super fast, but not really that slow either when you're flying around. I was legitimately wondering how they were going to handle this. I thought the tree was going to actually fall down. That would be pretty crazy. I like how they're doing this. Guess I could ask like AI to help with the... That was the one thing that AI did help a lot with, was the Google Doc stuff. Even though they're mostly wrong about stuff. Or lying. It's not even wrong. Can't even call it wrong. One thing to not know something, but to actually lie about knowing it and being wrong is crazy. Alright, we're up to 8. There's wax too. Hard not to pick it up. Ugh. The worst one. You end up having to sit here and fall. No wax. Just lumber. Stay focused. This is always the hardest part for me in these playthroughs. Staying focused. Honestly, like, I used to have to, like, when I did the leatherworking one, I would have to, like, write out a plan to tell myself what I was going to do, because otherwise I would just end up just jumping around and not doing anything at all. Like, I'd do, like, a whole hour episode and get nothing, no accomplished, like, nothing made, nothing crafted, nothing gathered. What the hell is that? Kill the rare. No update for that add-on yet. If it doesn't get updated, I guess what I'll do is I'll just use it as like a checklist and just go to every vendor. But I feel like it's not supposed to be like it is right now. I think maybe it actually is, and it's just like a bad UI to make it look like you've done something. But the fact that it says like 100% or whatever, like that can't be right. Especially because I'm like 90% sure there's some of these that don't even like Brawl Pub? What is that? In the Brawlers Guild? Like, I've definitely never been in that. I think there's some that don't even exist yet. We got a Titan Forged lumber. I will never get over the loss of Titan forging. A system that was so perfect, I am trying to replicate it years later on a private server. And there's just no way to do it. To be honest, I do like the upgrading system better. But I think the way upgrades should work is it should be random. Like, the things that drop should upgrade your gear directly. And it should be like, you make one and it upgrades your gear directly or something. Like you use the Gilded Crests. And then there should be a chance to get more. So like instead of upgrading at 3, it upgrades at 6 or something, you know? I really like that idea. It's like a chip, like a... I could see the icon. It'd be like a gem looking icon. And it would be like... A full gem would be like 40 item level upgrade, you know what I mean? And then it'd be like chipped gems that you like use to magically empower your gear or something like that. Problem is there has to be trees for there to be lumber. Flying around in areas without a lot of trees. Oh, and now it's gone. That's not good. They come back quite quick though. Oh, stop. Stop with the wax. We got bismuth from that? That's funny. How are these people staying on their mounts while doing it? Oh, they're not. Oh, we got 3? Oh, okay, that's Giga Titan Forge there. Quadra Forge is what I used to call it. Hyper Forge. Titan Forge doesn't seem like a sufficient enough word to describe it at that point. I think there's still transmog we want from these guys, so I kill them whenever I can, but... Anyway, we need 4 more tree chops. At the very least. Well, that's not true because sometimes we chop the tree and it goes away. So we don't want that. Could be more than 4. But I think on average it's going to be 4 or less. Yeah. Oh, I thought it went away. Okay, 2 more. Unless we get a... It would actually be kind of funny because I may never use the extra one if we get an extra one. That's how it always goes. Okay, 30 on the dot. Wax again. Use our shovel. Kill our Prolus. And that is it. We're done with Hazelgar stuff. The next time we craft something, it's going to be in another expansion. I haven't decided where we'll start, but very, very likely Classic. But I don't know what's next. I don't know that we're going to actually craft everything first. I think there's a lot of interesting stuff to do, so we're gonna look into it. Probably gonna wait to go around to each like vendor though until I can definitely say that the add-on is working the way it's supposed to work. All right, let's do it. Definitely wish it was a bit of a longer cast. And what is this icon? These items? This item? Another goblin-looking thing. That's really sad. All right, but that one's green. Add it. I'll show you guys me doing it because that's always a fun part of it. All right, so those are done. So now, yeah, blacksmithing can be 100%ed for sure. And we get more experience, which I don't. Not sure if we, like, don't know how much we actually want that or need that, but considering one of the things we get, it's not available currently. I don't care much for it, I think. Alright, well that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.